now.
Eva, what's up, Eva? And Pamela, Colleen, what's up?
Is it the same people every day?
Usually, and then we have
regulars,
a lot. Hey, Sheila, Carol, look what Dave got me from DR.
A big pack of cigarettes.
No.
I know how much you love to smoke.
The best coffee. Café
It does look like a
Santo
pack of,
Domingo.
the way the red on the top, it looks like she's got some Marlboros there or something.
Annoying.
Smoking's bad, Jannelle. Christians shouldn't smoke.
Smoking's bad. Smoking's bad. Hey, Kelly, Deborah.
Smoking is bad.
Mike says, Dave, watch what you say about Buffalo. That's right.
Buffalo, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to
Buffalo's
do?
only problem is it's really close to Canada.
And they got that team that will never win a Super Bowl, but so do we. So we have a lot in common.
We do have a lot in common. I drove through Buffalo once. That was fun.
Well, but Buffalo had
Fun.
3 straight cracks at the Super Bowl. I
Nathaniel.
feel like we would win one of those times, like, and they probably like, oh, we're going to win this time for sure. And then they didn't win. And then on the third time, they're like, oh, I can't take it anymore. I'd rather just not go. So they stopped going.
Barb, I haven't seen your name in a while. She says hello. Janet, hello. Nathaniel says, listen carefully. Good morning, Dave and Jannelle. And last, Brian.
He saved the best for last, and Jesus said the last will be first. So clearly I'm his favorite. Thank you for being so spiritual, Nathaniel.
Oh, gosh.
Very, very Jesus-centric of you. Thank you.
Sarah from Ecuador says, good morning, everyone. Did Dave ever answer the actual question about saving
Probably not.
or investing in other currencies? Did I miss it? I am interested in the actual answer.
No, see, he did answer that question. I can speak for you on this, because it was about Canadian currency in particular. But the question wasn't about generically investing in foreign currency.
Investing in currency is very, very speculative, because it's not necessarily a market risk that you're dealing with. You're dealing with government risk and a lot of different things. So I'll use Canada as an example, but if our government floods the market with money and weakens our currency, you're going to get hurt. Okay? If Canada does it, you're going to get hurt. So there's a lot of moving parts in investing in currency, and it's not really for the average person. I wouldn't do it.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, we YouTube stars? Click the merch and
I would flex, but I don't want to bust out of my suit.
I'd never flex as well.
You guys can join the discussion. Ask your financial questions. We see you, YouTube, so we see it when you ask. Go. Yeah.
I'm just going to jump in. Speaking of foreign currency, I like the story of Len experiencing foreign currency for the first time with Jannelle.
Oh my goodness. So we went to Dominican Republic in 2013. He fell in love with it, doesn't want to retire anywhere but there. All of that was good. Mm-hmm. But 2 days into the thing, every day he's forking out money, cash, because we're doing things. Then we're at the beach, and I go, babe, can we get the fish? Okay, let's get the fish. And they were like, that's going to be 700 pesos. And so I was like, okay, babe, go ahead. Hold up, Jannelle. This is just ridiculous. We're just spending thousands of dollars. And I was like, Len, I know it feels like a lot, but it's like, for $1, it's 50 pesos. Like
58 right now.
And he was just like forking out thousands.
He's like,
you were just
thousands. She's finally in her home country, and she's spending all my money.
Thousands.
1,000 per fish. Where's this going to stop?
Man,
what kind of fish you eating?
It's up to 58. That's crazy.
What is this, goldfish? Get it?
But for us, it's good, right? Because when you go with dollars, it goes a long way.
You see how I did that?
I did. That was nice. There was a lot of me. It's double entendre, as they call it.
So yes. Gary needs a canoe partner, Dave. Can we talk about our canoe trip?
I don't know if Dave knows about this. So, wait till you hear what Jannelle did to Len. Here we go. So, they go on a canoe trip down the Mohican River. And
oh my gosh, that lasts for like 7 days, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the 7-mile one, that's for sure.
That's the shortest one.
They get in there, and Len experiences a problem right away that he's got to figure out what to do with. She's got no idea what she's doing.
So the canoe is basically going into the...
She's in the front with a paddle, thinking you got to go real deep and real hard, and it's like messing everything up. So he's got a choice with his wife. He could say directly, Jannelle, you're doing that wrong.
No, or he could say, Jannelle, this is how you do it. We've done it a bunch of times.
Or what he did was gently, knowing his wife gets so frustrated by people telling him there's one way to do things, he says, huh, it's interesting how your way of rowing doesn't mesh well with my way of rowing.
That's
Which
so
I thought was
passive aggressive.
I thought that was pretty,
I think it's a good start, a good starting point. Yes.
right? I mean, that's
it
a guy,
seems like we're rowing differently.
Yeah.
which is, I think, for any husband,
Yeah.
that's how you start.
Yeah.
And so
Gently, you
this
start
makes
gently.
her super upset, whatever. And pretty soon she goes,
Yeah,
huh?
what's up, Aya?
Well, because I told him, can you just give me instructions? Just say something. But he's just,
I've never heard those words in my house.
Yeah, what woman has ever said that?
I'm asking,
not say
give me. I did. I said, just
Okay.
tell me. Like, what's the problem?
And he's
Say
like-
it.
So
He
eventually
didn't know what to say.
she goes, huh? Len, I wonder if our difficult experience in this canoe is reflective of our entire relationship and our marriage.
And he's sitting there. He goes, what did you just say? And then he held on to that. And we finally, finished the 7-mile canoe trip. Got to the van. That means we were in the bus. He was probably thinking about that in the bus. 20-minute trip. Got to the van and looked at my brother-in-law. Was like, did you hear what this girl told me in the canoe? It was like, he compared our entire marriage. She compared our entire marriage.
So what we've decided to do is, it's a unofficial event, as in we're not officially sponsoring. What we're telling everyone is, a week from tomorrow, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, Jannelle and Len and Sarah and me and Sarah and I
I do that. I know.
and Josh and Mimi are going to show up at the Mohican Adventures canoe spot,
Yes.
and we're going to go on a canoe ride. And if you showed up at the same time, wouldn't that be fun? And by you, I mean you. So some
You.
people are going to actually join us for this, and we're all going to basically be spectators in Jannelle losing her
But
stuff.
I got the good news because
Right?
I just went last weekend to Mohican and I got a lot of practice and I sat in the back and I had to switch halfway because my kids were acting like little, heathens. And so I had to switch and I was in the back and guess who was in the front? This was the ultimate test.
Len.
Elijah
Elijah.
was in the front and I
Okay.
beat the whole team the whole time.
Yeah.
So I know now. Thank you. And then guess what he did? When I came on Monday and I told him that, he's like, actually, I don't want to race. He switched it up. Now he don't want to race. Now he don't want to
7
race.
miles.
Exactly.
Here's what happens.
I'm a sprinter, Dave. I'm not.
So you get in the canoe. Now, nothing against canoeing. We have a kayak. We kayak on the lake.
Oh, kayaks.
Because you don't want to deal with Levon's mess.
Well, no. Sometimes I stop rowing and I just watch her row us in circles for like 20 minutes. I'm like, hey, just out of curiosity, where are we going? I'm getting dizzy. We're starting a whirlpool in the lake. We're gonna suck all these boats down into the bottom of the lake
You
here.
guys should come.
Yeah, we should.
You're not going. I can tell by that one.
We
You're
should.
not coming.
But after like half of you're downriver halfway, and you're like, okay, after this turn, the end is near. After this turn, the end is
Oh,
near.
yeah.
After this turn, and then like
It's
7
fun.
hours later.
Dave, you got to take your cooler, put your music on. We had a speaker on. We were playing
Uh-huh.
reggaeton. Wouldn't we have been a group that you would have been like,
Yeah.
oh,
Which
let
is
me
reggae,
ride with them?
In case you're
What I
wondering.
get on?
It's
Reggaeton is reggae from the
Reggae.
Caribbean. But what I'm saying is, you can chill. You don't got to wait,
Yeah, I
take
could
your
chill.
time.
I could chill.
So, just for specificity's sake, what time should people show up if they want to happen to be there at the same time as us? What time, Jannelle?
Oh, 1 o'clock.
You be there at 1?
You got to be there at 1 because we are launching. It's Friday.
What's the place called?
Mohican Adventures. I'm going to put the link up right
It's
now.
option-
We are doing trip number 1. That's 7 miles. It says it's 2 hours, but you have it all day.
Take Jannelle and Len 2 days to do that one.
Because she
Not
kept
anymore.
staring at you the
She won't
best.
listen.
Not anymore.
So did you guys? Was it emblematic of your marriage relationship?
You said that?
I was just really frustrated.
Oh, passive aggressive.
Cooked on that for 2.5 hours.
Like, wow.
He loves me. Does
He's
that mean
like,
she doesn't love me.
Why
Am I
can't
been a
this
good
be
husband?
about canoeing, Jannelle?
Yeah.
Why can't this be about the fact that you can't canoe?
Guys, I put the link up, trip number 1. So make sure to go. It's a week from tomorrow. YouTube,
Although, let me also say, Dave learned something else about Jannelle today that's pretty fun. You may not have known this before. But if you, most houses have at least a portion of the home facing the street. Dave's doesn't, long story. But most do. And many will have a large window in the front. If your large window, maybe at night with the lights on, and if you leave your drapes open or your blinds, Jannelle considers that to be an invitation.
Yeah.
That is an invitation for her to slow down in her van, kind of pull over.
Ah,
and
wow,
do
that's
some
very
of this.
dramatic. Wow. I do.
And if you see her, if you catch her looking in your window, she'll just go,
I'll wave, yes.
because that makes it okay that she's looking in your window.
I like to see, it feels like reality TV. Like I get to see like, wow, that's a family. Look, they're having dinner.
Dave?
You know?
Now, if you happen to open up your closet and see Jannelle standing in there, it's just because she wanted to see more.
I don't care.
And how are you going to see
There are
it
a lot
out
of
in the
people.
street when I could be in the closet looking?
That's right.
There are a lot
So
of
just wave.
you guys. You
open
do
the door
this.
and be like,
No,
oh, hey, just
no.
watching.
I love
People,
this shirt.
wow. People do that when they're on the passenger seat.
People
Y'all
do that.
y'all be looking into people's houses.
Is
I
that
don't care.
our litmus test for morality, Jannelle? People do that?
There's no. It's not.
Is that how we judge what's good and right?
Whatever. Barb says, I had the same thought pattern of Dave earlier when he was talking about the airports being so empty. When I was coming back from Texas on a Saturday mid-July, I thought Houston looked and felt like a scene from a movie where everyone but a few disappeared.
Yes.
It was very eerie. Mostly only saw employees.
Here's my gauge for Cleveland. Level 3 in the parking garage. Now, if you fly, you know level 3 in the parking garage because it's the cherry level. It's where you want to be. And there's like 10 parking spots where I could park a car where I know it's never going to get hit by another door. And if level 3 has one parking spot available, it must be a light day. If one of those parking spots is available, it is definitely a light day. When we got home from Dominican, there was 90% of level 3 was open. I have now, TSA on Monday cleared 800,000 people through all of TSA, every airport, every territory that we have TSA in. On a normal day a year ago would have been 2.7 million. In the height of COVID, TSA cleared how many people?
12.
75,000.
Oh, wow. That's low.
75,000 people in all of the United States and every territory flew through an airport
Crazy.
on some days in March. It's crazy.
Were you really sad when you got back from Dominican Republic?
No, because I love going on vacation, but I love getting home.
Not from DR though. DR
Well,
is beautiful.
It is beautiful. There are parts of it that are just stunningly gorgeous.
Yes, told you.
But-
You should make that your second home, and then you and Len can retire together, and y'all could go
Americans
fishing
are
together.
beautiful, Dave.
Who could argue with this?
Tara,
right?
thank you for the tip. She says, I bet Jannelle makes a lot of new friends. And Jannelle, you can also get new design tips for your house. Thank
Like
you,
the
Tara.
police.
So the next time someone's
Watch your
arrested-
head while you get in the cruiser, ma'am. This is what we do to peeping toms.
I was just trying to make new friends, man. I waved. It's cool.
Ma'am, you were in the closet.
Guys, I got good news. Corey says, I'm American and I wish, well, it's not good news. He wishes he was Canadian. So how do you explain that?
It's
I thought
mental
it was-
illness.
Yeah.
Mental
See a
illness.
counselor. By the way, special thanks to Scranton Road Promotional Marketing, a division of Scranton Road Ministries that make our swag and stuff and our
Cups. Hello, our mugs.
Thank you
Awesome.
again.
I wish I had one of
Scranton
those.
Road Promotional Marketing.
Wish I had
You don't
one.
have one?
That's
No, you don't give me
messed
anything.
I'll
up.
give you one.
But basically, I give everything to this relationship, and I get nothing in return.
It's because we're takers. I'll tell you what.
That's right.
So go to scrantonroadministries.org for more to get swag for your company, your church, whatever you want to do. Mike Carswell from there is here watching.
What's up,
but
Mike?
revealing he has
He's
a
here right now?
severe flaw in his palate.
He does.
He does. Janelle, go ahead, explain.
Why?
Look what he wrote.
Mark?
Mike Carswell.
He didn't write nothing.
Yes, he did.
Mike Carswell. Dave, I want to invest in candy corn yum. Your thoughts?
Candy corn yum.
No, candy corn.
He
Because
says, explain.
I've declared multiple times that candy corn is disgusting and it's lies.
So,
That's a lot to get out of a piece of candy corn, but go ahead.
Well, let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you,
oh my
sir.
goodness.
This
there
could be a
is-
log.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carolyn is on YouTube for the first time. She says.
Carolyn?
Hey,
She says we're a good looking bunch, by the way.
I'm not
I
going to
resemble
argue
that remark. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn. Make sure to subscribe.
So there's a candy corn company, or maybe there's, I don't know if there's more than one or what, but they're horrible. They've decided to make a new flavor of candy corn that tastes like a turkey dinner, as in you'll pull out one candy corn and it will taste like
Oh.
green beans, One will taste like roasted turkey. One like cranberry sauce, carrots, stuffing. But do you notice what's missing in here? None of them taste like corn.
This reminds me of another product I was investigating recently.
What's that?
And I thought it'd be a great idea. I don't know how it's going to play worldwide, but it's a scratch and sniff sumo wrestler poster. I just thought maybe there's a market for this someplace. What do you think?
No.
So candy corn's nasty, right?
Candy corn is nasty.
So any company that makes candy corn should not be invested in.
It's probably Canadian.
That's
my guess.
It's right next to their
Because
bacon factory.
they think they have a lot of great ideas.
They don't.
Fiola, good morning. Colleen says she went to her first missions trip to Dominican Republic. Beautiful people, beautiful land. I have to agree. Hey, Martha. And Mike says, I'm shuffling off to Buffalo this afternoon for a couple of days.
I wonder if
you
it's
guys
snowing
had
there.
a lot of junk about Buffalo. Talking
Their
junk.
football team stinks.
No, that's where you launch people into
Yeah,
Canada.
well, it's a launching off point. I have no problem with Buffalo.
They're fine.
Buffalo, yeah, they're fine.
Phil says, tell Dave we miss him. I'm the one counting down, guys. Oh, that's so sweet. He's the one that texted about the amount of hours till next week.
Yeah, that's good. Thank
Tara
you. Thanks for doing that,
agrees.
by the way.
Tara says candy corn is gross. Mike, stop trying to get a rise out of Brian.
He's provoking me. And I think that's unprofessional, Mike.
So, we've had a bag of candy corn sitting in our snack drawer for like 11 years.
Yeah.
I think it might have come with
time
the
to throw
house.
it
I don't know. But,
But isn't that, it's offensive that they're going to make candy corn that tastes like another vegetable. One of them tastes like green beans.
Offensive.
How much sense does that make?
I don't know if it's offensive.
I'm offended. You're going to make a turkey dinner, and you're going to make one of your candy corns taste like green beans, but you won't make one of them taste like corn?
What does corn taste like?
Not like candy corn, I'll tell you that.
I know
And
Ohio.
not like candy.
So I've been all over the world where they try and serve you corn. I'm like, just stop. Don't even bring that junk to my table because it is total junk wherever it comes from, unless it's Ohio sweet corn. This is the best time to be alive in Ohio.
Roasted sweet corn with
right.
butter and salt. That's good.
Roasted?
Yeah, you don't know how to roast it?
He's from like,
Yeah.
What do you do to it?
Minnesota, not exactly weird.
What do you flame broil it,
he
Dave?
probably says about.
Yeah,
Right?
he
He's
does.
pretty close to Canada. What are those, those round things?
Donuts.
No, can you say it, please? We put cream
English
cheese.
muffin.
No.
It looks like a donut. It's kind of like toast, but
Say
it's
it,
round
Brian.
and it has a hole in it.
Bagel.
No, say it how you
Bagel.
say it. He says bagel.
I don't know what you mean.
Tara says, Dave, my husband and I are considering getting into the stock market. We have looked at Robinhood for a platform. What are your thoughts about that?
Dave does not advocate stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. He
What's
doesn't like Robin Hood's economics.
What's
I
up,
don't-
Danae?
that's socialism.
On YouTube. Subscribe. Okay, good.
You
You've
want
talked
money, go earn it. That's what I say to people.
But you're not a huge fan of that app, are you?
Well, it did have some problems last year where you just couldn't access it, and it really depends on what you want to do. So if you want to invest in $5 increments, Robinhood is a place to do it. If you want to invest and do research, it could be a place like that. But I like TD Ameritrade's interface is really good. It's excellent. In fact, it is professional level interface with trading and research and things like that. But there's so much research. It's not having access to research now. It's what do I read? There's so much. It's like every day you open up your computer and there's 10 volumes of encyclopedias of research there. How do I discern what's most valuable? So it really depends on what you want to do. But certainly Robinhood is a place where you could do it.
What's up, Tina on YouTube? She says, you should see all the flavors Jelly Beans offers. I bought a bag of mixed flavors. I got nervous every time I grabbed for bed. She grabbed the new Jelly Bean. Have you tasted the Jelly Beans that's like the taste of throw up, taste of boogers?
Jelly belly.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
Why would you go get boogers? Jelly beans.
No,
You
it's
just
a
have
funny
your own
game.
boogers.
It's actually a fun game. But let me just say, like
They're right there.
traditional jelly beans, like I'm not talking about Starburst, I'm not talking about Jolly Rancher, I'm not talking about Jelly Belly. Talking about traditional ones, they're different colors for what purpose? They don't taste any different.
They don't taste any different.
They all
You really
taste the same.
think about
Well,
this stuff,
those
dude.
are those to me.
She says I really think about stuff.
Like, just eat the thing.
What if it doesn't taste good, Jannelle? Why would I eat it?
He's like mad.
What am I, starving and all there is jelly beans?
Oh, wow.
I would never eat those jelly beans.
No, they're not.
I would never eat those.
When I
jelly
see them, I
beans.
kind of go.
You might
"No."
as well just chew a crayon,
Right.
Wow, guys.
right? Jelly Belly.
So what is your favorite candy then, since we're talking about candy?
There's lots of great candy out there.
Like what?
Lots of crayon.
Any sort of candy that has peanut butter in it is good. Then you have the sweet candies like Starburst is good, Sweet Tarts are good, Jolly Ranchers are good. Gummy candy is good if it's not made by Haribo. That's vomit, and it's like chewing on rubber. But like,
A lot. Wow.
but there's certain brands of
You know you
gummy
were
that
gonna
are
get
quite
this?
good.
No, I didn't.
Trolley makes a good gummy. Albanese makes a great gummy. But why would you have like circus peanuts, candy corn?
So what you have to do?
Those hearts on Valentine's Day that taste like chalk. Who would eat all
Oh,
that?
yeah, that's annoying.
what is that?
The little hearts, the Valentine's with the
That says
messages.
"Be mine," whatever, but they taste like chalk.
They are chalk. They're chalk.
Flavored.
But people willingly eat that. They're Necco wafers too. Who
Ooh,
would eat
Barb
such a
says
disgusting
Twix.
thing?
Do you like Twix?
I do like Twix.
I like peanut butter Twix.
Ugh, nasty.
No, no.
You ever had one, Dave?
I think I'm sure I have.
Oh, what? Have you?
Yes.
How do you?
As a
know?
matter of fact, I have. It was just last week. I don't know if I have, to be honest. I don't know.
Tara says Twizzlers, the best.
Yeah.
Then chocolate,
I
preferably
know somebody
with
who likes
caramel.
Twizzlers.
Len loves Twizzlers.
My wife loves some Twizzlers.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's not black licorice, I won't insult you. But if you like black licorice, you have serious problems. You ever tasted it? Tastes like garbage.
I like black licorice.
You do
So
not.
what Levon does,
You do not.
we were yeah.
Get out. Get out.
I will not. Levon will find these like old candy stores where they have candy from
Oh, yeah,
way back in the day,
cool.
right?
Disgusting.
What are the ones that fizz? They're hard candy.
Pop Rocks?
I love Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks are fun.
Pop Rocks are
They
good.
don't taste good, but they're fun.
They got like a fizzy thing in them. Hard candy. I always bite them. I don't wait, and then they fizz. We'll
I think that was. I think you're dating me here, Dave. It's,
No.
They didn't have that kind of candy in my generation.
So the one thing Mike said today that made sense is Dove ice cream bars. He's right there.
Danae
Technically
agrees
not a
with
candy.
Brian.
Technically not a candy.
Not a candy.
No, it's a dessert, like ice cream treat.
Yeah, but you go to these old time candy stores and they have all of those candies from when you were a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
even when you were a
Like
kid.
Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers they're a waste of time. One, they
Whoa.
stick to your teeth.
Well, why are you chewing it? That's
They
your
take
problem.
way too long.
Whoa.
No.
You're chewing Jolly
I
Ranchers,
always
Dave?
thought that kids that wanted to try and be cool and belong were the ones that ate Jolly Ranchers. The ones that weren't cool and weren't going to belong.
Janelle,
Hello,
what do
Brian.
we do with the kids who chew on Jolly Ranchers? Other than make a dental appointment.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Zots! Zots!
Oh, well, look.
Zots!
Kelly said that.
Yes!
Yeah,
Kelly!
that's
Zots.
cool.
Kelly?
So,
Yeah,
think I
Mike
like it.
was better. Mike's like, Alka-Seltzer?
yeah. Barb
That's some
says,
Kennedy, kid. It's 1950. That's some
Danae
Kennedy.
agrees
Flop,
with
flop,
Brian. Danae on YouTube, she says, those Nico wafers are nasty, so is black licorice. Tina says, if you like black licorice, do you eat good and plenty?
I love Good and Plenty.
Good and Plenty are disgusting and nasty, not Good and Plenty.
Oh, wait, hold on. So Barb says all those candies do
powerful
is
feelings.
contribute to your dentist's
be
retirement, guys.
Whenever somebody says something that they know nobody else wants to hear, they say, I'm just being honest. Right? Nobody wanted to hear it, Brian.
I would like-
But just be honest for me, please.
I would like to meet one person that is normal that likes circus peanuts.
No.
You were about to raise your hand.
Elephants love.
I don't even think elephants would eat circus peanuts. I'm not talking about peanuts. I'm talking about the candy circus peanuts.
I don't even know what those are.
Look it up, Janelle.
They're
Show it.
huge, yeah.
They're like
Oh, they're like that.
pale orange,
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and they
about.
taste like
Styrofoam.
styrofoam and chalk kind of mixed together.
Yeah, I remember
People
those.
buy them in bulk.
What well-adjusted, normal Christian person?
1 pound is
Nasty.
$6.
Oh.
Doesn't that bother you? A pound is
20 pounds. You can get
Nasty.
20 pounds. for $68.
What would you do with it?
You would use it for packing material. Like you sold something on eBay and it's fragile.
I would rather
Put it
eat
in
packing peanuts than circus peanuts.
Do you guys remember Pez, Deborah said?
I love Pez.
See, Pez is an experience, not necessarily can't. I mean, it's not like, ooh, I can't wait to have another piece of Pez. It's more, ooh, this is fun. I'm having Pez.
So one year, Levon would not tell me what she wanted for her birthday. I'm like, I need help.
You
I
didn't
need
get her Pez.
No. Yes. I was in an airport. I was in Houston. I'm like, she won't tell me? She's getting a Pez dispenser.
Well, what was the head? What was the...
I don't know. I think it was Star Wars.
Oh, see, that sounds like a great gift.
She didn't think so.
But see, I don't think people eat Pez when
Yes,
like,
Danae.
I can't wait to have a piece of Pez. It's more, I like the experience of having Pez.
Yeah.
It's an experience, like Pop Rocks are an experience not known for its flavor.
Danae says, give me some dark chocolate. I agree.
Depends on an adult diaper.
Dark chocolate is amazing.
Not a
Gives me
candy.
heartburn. Gives me heartburn.
Danella agrees. Circus peanuts are indeed gross.
Gross.
Yeah, they're gross.
Gross.
Kelly says she used to love circus peanuts and now just looking at them gives her a headache.
It was
Good.
probably through therapy that she learned not to like them.
That's
I
called a
don't-
taste aversion, and you need that.
Viola
avoid them.
loves circus peanuts.
Theola. Why?
She loves it.
I don't know. how I
probably
feel about
Canadian.
Viola.
She's probably Canadian.
Probably Canadian. She thinks bacon's round.
So from now on, every time somebody says something, what are you, Canadian?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love circus peanuts, eh? Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
She's probably been hit in the face with a hockey puck 1 or 2 times.
Yeah. Or perhaps she has some sort of like taste bud issue. She
Yeah.
needs to get examined.
Leave Theola alone. We love you, Theola. I hope you have lots of circus,
Circus
peanuts in your future.
Which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you.
You know, there's somebody sitting in a room someplace who thought circus peanuts were a great... Wait a minute! I've got it!
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
call them circus peanuts.
We'll make them a different color from actual peanuts.
Yeah.
They won't taste like peanuts,
Or anything else. They won't taste like anything.
but we'll call them peanuts.
Do you see
Huh?
where I'm going with this?
And there was a boardroom that went,
Yes!
I love it.
Yes! We need mass production right now. Get a line going.
Hey guys, we got some extra chalk in the chalk factory that fell on the ground. We could smash it into a disc, call it a wafer, and make people eat it.
Yes!
Call it a Necco wafer. What do you think?
These are the
Yes.
kind of ideas this company needs. It needs your visionary leadership.
The same guy that did the Pet Rock made up circus peanuts and Necco wafers.
What else can you produce, Brian, that tastes like nothing, that we can sell for something?
Celery.
Yes. You know, if you eat enough celery, you lose your ability to taste anything.
Probably.
Try this. Go. I'm serious, because I was on a celery kick for a while.
And you lose all your credibility, but carry on. Yeah.
So you go and you just get, what do they call it? A bulk of celery? What do they call
A
celery?
bushel.
A thing of celery.
Oh,
Clean it,
yeah, a
and
stalk.
then eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, this is not, a stalk is one piece, right?
Oh, I see. The whole
So-
thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Eat 3 of those, and then tell me if you could taste anything for the next 10 hours.
See, the only way I have celery is in a soup.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
good.
very good in a soup.
If it's not in a soup,
It's
get it
me-
away from you.
Well, you know where else I like it is with chicken salad. My wife makes this chicken salad.
As long as you cut it up small enough, Dave.
Yeah, so my wife goes out of town with my kid, right? And they drove. And that evening, the evening before, she had made chicken salad. So I stop on my way home. I get a special loaf of bread. I never go to the grocery store. I hate the grocery store.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they have grocery stores in my town.
Who
Because I
knows?
never go. So
Probably
I
not.
stop at one and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get a special loaf of bread and I'm going to go home and have some chicken salad. She took it all with her. So I call her on the phone. I said, Levon, why do you hate me? Por qué
Turn it
me
around
odias?
and bring me
¿Por
back.
qué me odias?
My
Por
chicken
qué me odias? Why do you hate me? Why did you take all the chicken? I made a special trip. She just laughed. She said, I'll make some when I get home. I don't want it when you get home. I want it
Wow,
right now.
he sounds like
But, I mean, you don't want big
do I
chunks
sound
of
like?
celery.
he
in
sounds
there.
like sound like one of the kids. I don't want it now.
You want them to slice down the middle of the stalk and then do real tight cuts.
Tight.
So
You
that
need a
just
good
get-
knife for that, too. You need like a Hankel.
Because you want the crunch, not the taste.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go, y'all. People, it's all about food. Celery is good with peanut butter.
It's not, though, Mike. It's not. Like,
Or
that's
candy?
someone trying to
Cream
trick
cheese.
you.
Cream cheese.
On what?
It's a good delivery device. See, a tortilla chip is it has no purpose in life except as a delivery device. So what am I delivering with that tortilla chip? Because tortilla chips don't taste like anything unless you put salt on them.
Tortilla.
Tortilla. Gracias.
Tortilla. She did it. She's different than me every
Jay.
time.
Tortilla.
You see, she does that to me. Tortilla. Right, Jannelle? Tortilla?
Tortilla.
Tortilla chips.
Bye, Mike.
Tortilla.
Bye, Kelly, Deborah, Callie, Tara, Danella, Pamela, Danae on YouTube, and Tina. Thank you for commenting. And Carolyn on YouTube. Thanks for coming.